Good afternoon, guys. My name is Brandon, and today we are going to be unboxing a super affordable 180 amp stick TIG welder, high frequency start. It's going to be awesome. Stick around. Alright guys, today's video we are going to be unboxing a 180 amp stick welder and TIG welder. This is high frequency start. It's supposed to come with a regulator. Everything we need to start TIG welding. So I'm super excited to bring this to you. I bought this with my own money. This isn't a sponsored video. As you guys know, I just recently had a welder blow up on me. I'll put a link to that video somewhere up in here. And let me show you the specifications. So as you guys can see, the great thing about this is it's dual voltage. So this will run on 110 and 220, and it comes with the adapter. It's rated for industrial, farm, home. I'm not sure what that means, but and it'll weld up to 180 amps, 330 seconds, and all the way up to 530 seconds electrode. So let's get this Julipper unboxed, opened up, and see what's inside. So if you guys are wondering, what does something like this cost? Well, I'll tell you right now, I got this on Amazon, $209. So 209 bucks, bought all of this. And I'm super excited to see what we get for 209 bucks and to try it out. So here we go. So we've got our ground clamp. I like that it's got nice positive pressure on this ground clamp, and it has a nice webbed copper ground strap in there. Wow, a lot of pressure on that. That's a nice piece. We've got some instructions. And I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that's what we came for. The number 10 welding lens right there. So you know somewhere deep down there's a nice high quality welding helmet. Oh, we got a chipping hammer. We can chip some stuff, and we got our little brush. Seems to be packaged up nicely. I'm not sure what this is, but I kind of like maybe TIG accessories. Okay, so this is going to be all of our TIG stuff. We'll come back to this. We'll do a closer review of the TIG torch and all that. But it's got the DINS connectors on the end. Yeah, it's kind of standard feel. I think I like the one that I have better for my welder that just blew up. But I'm sure this will work. If this ever craps out, I'll probably put the one from my other welder on it. But that seems to be okay. We'll check the length here in a little bit. I really like this, guys, a lot. So this is the 110 to 220 converter plug. Now, if you were to buy this separately on like Amazon or something, I think these are like 30 bucks. So this is a $30 value all in itself. So if you were to buy a plasma cutter like the plasma cutter that I have, as you guys will know, that on my, well, actually, come on over, let me show you real quick. So my plasma cutter down here has a 220 plug on it, but this is also a dual voltage plasma cutter. Well, because that welder came with this plug, you can, any of your other equipment that is dual voltage, you now have the options to, she goes a little dry, but you now have the options to convert that to 110. See how that's all plugged in? So now if I take that, plug that into the wall, now my plasma cutter will be running on 110. So you can use this adapter not only for this piece of equipment, but any of your other equipment that also runs on 220. So as many of you guys know, I'll put a link up above. I just recently installed 220 power in my workshop, but I have no intentions of running any of my equipment on 110. But what is really nice with this adapter, if you've got to go, do some work at a buddy's house or something, and all he has is 110, you can bring this with you, plug all your equipment into it, and run it on 110. Like I said, I think this adapter is like 30 bucks. So the fact that they included this in here and put a plug on this welder for 209 bucks is super impressive. Okay, we got our regulator. Our regulator came all separately boxed, which is kind of nice. and I had a regulator for argon, but the fact that this came with it, super awesome. So this one's going to be your tank pressure. Here, this is going to be your working pressure over here, and yeah, just a nice little setup. Oh, that's what we came for, guys, right here. That's what you came for. No import welder is complete without the proverbial face shield, okay? Now, keep in mind, this is a TIG welder, guys, okay? So, you're holding your TIG welder, right? So you got your material, and then you're what? Feeding the rod in, so you're, how are you doing this? How are you, let's, I'm not sure how this works with a TIG, but we'll get back to that. Okay, here's the business end of this juliper right here. Oh, wait a minute. It's not that clear. You know, a lot of these inexpensive ones will have the clear tubing with a barbed fitting on it, and the fact that this has a proper pressed connection fitting on the end is kind of surprising, and it's kind of nice. I like to see that. So far, I feel like I'm getting a lot of kit for $209. And here we are. This is what you guys have been waiting for. And this is it, guys. It's got a carrying strap. Like I say, I have no intentions of doing any welding anywhere other than in the workshop. But you know, if you were to carry it, this probably weighs, I'm guessing, maybe 20 pounds or so. And you can see it's got the it comes with a 220 plug. But again, if you wanted to convert this from 220 to 110, you just plug in your adapter and away you go. Got downslope time, and that goes from 0 to 10 seconds. So that's for your TIG function. It's got post flow time, and that's 0 to 15 seconds. It's also got the 2T and 4T, which is nice. So, you know, 2T most of the time is what you'll be using. TIG stick switch, and it goes from 10 amps to 180. Pretty impressive. I feel like I've got a lot of kit here for the dollar value. Now, what we'll do is we'll get this set up on our welder cart. If you want to see the review on the welder cart, I'll put a link up above somewhere up in here. Yeah, I'm really liking this, guys. I'm liking this a lot. But I just feel like for $209, this is just a lot of kit. We're getting a lot of stuff. But I guess if it doesn't turn on or it doesn't work, that wouldn't be a very good deal, right? But right now, I just feel like we're getting a really, really good deal. And what we'll do is, after we're all done, we'll go around and we'll spray all these connections with some soapy water to make sure that we don't have any leaks, because that's one thing that you guys are going to want to make sure whenever you're doing stuff like this, is that, you know, these gases are expensive. And the last thing you want to do is, you know, maybe forget to turn your tank off at the end of the day or something, and have one of these fittings be leaking, you know, all night long, and then you've just wasted a whole, you know, tank of gas. So, and you don't gotta go crazy on these connections either. Just snug enough, and then check them later with some soap and water. All right, let's dig into this juliper and see what we got. This is a 17 style TIG torch. It feels really nice in my hand. ESN WP17. I don't really know who makes it, but it feels nice. I like the feel of it. It comes with a long back cap. It does not come with any tungsten. It's got some collets And looks like it comes with a number 6 up, a number 4, and a number 5. So we'll probably, I wish it came with a 7, but whatever. We'll start with a 6. And it's just got your standard back cap and a couple collets. And 5/64ths and 3/32. So alright, we're gonna try this juliper out, and like I say, I'm running this on 220, and it was already turned on. Power came on. That's good. Alright guys, I don't have the proper tungsten to do this, or the proper collets to do it. I've got some 16th inch tungsten. I was looking for some 3/32 today. I couldn't find it at my local shop. They've got it on order. They're all out. So we're not going to do any TIG welding today, but what we are going to do is we're going to do some stick welding. I've got a bunch of different rods. Let's try this out. We'll just run it through its paces a little bit, see how it works as far as on stick settings. Then we'll do a review on the TIG settings. So far I'm liking it, but let's get some arc started and see how it works. Switch this over to the stick function. We'll start out welding. Let's run some 1/8 inch 6011s. Let's put it up to about 90 amps. We'll start out with 90, see how that works. Go from there. Eighth inch 6011. That helmet is really, this helmet's pretty high speed, guys. It's almost too high speed for me, so I really don't want to damage it. I'm probably going to save it for a rainy day, because it's pretty high speed. I'm going to have to go back to the old school auto darkening. So let's put this away so we don't damage it. We don't want to. I've just bumped it up to about 100. Let's see how that works. And I'm not really over liking this. I mean, it works, and it works okay, and it's got the different position detents, if you see here, but I just feel like they're hard to find the detent to get the rod in it, if that makes sense. It's just, I mean, they go in it, but it just, I don't know, it feels like I have to play with it to get it to be in that detent. But again, maybe just because I'm not used to it. So we're at 100 amps right now, 1/8 inch 6011. Let's strike it and see how it works. I will say that the arc starts really nice, and it starts really quick. I like it. It starts really smooth. Now, you guys new to welding, the 6011, you have to, you kind of got to do a whip and pause with it. 6013 flows a little bit nicer, and then we'll progress on to some 7018. But this is some 6013, so let's see how this goes. We'll bump this up to, let's go 105. Yeah, let's go 110. See how that works. Need a little bit more amperage on that. Try 135. Oh yeah. I was liking that a lot. Let's run some 7018s on it. So these are 1/8 inch 7018s, and we're running about 100 and probably 37, 38 amps. Wow, that's really nice, guys. Let's do a restart and see how it works.
Hold on.
And that's all there is to it, guys. I am super blown away with this welder. We haven't even tried the TIG function right now, and I say for $209, simply for the fact that we have a 180 amp inverter welder that is 120, 240 welder, simply just based on the fact that even if the TIG function didn't even work, $209 is a smoking deal. I'm super happy with the way the arc starts with this. Just overall, I'm really happy with this. So the next video coming up is going to be the TIG function of this. And like I said, this is a high frequency start. So this isn't scratch start or anything like that. You do not have to make contact with the metal at all. And this has the 2T and 4T function. So this should be a really cool setup. So if you guys want to know more about this welder or anything that I'm using as far as tools, click on the link down below. It'll take you to an Amazon page, and you can see everything for the most part that I'm using. The one thing that I will not be putting on there is this. Yeah, this thing's a joke. And as always, guys, please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. See ya.